I've worked for about 30 years with my alumni and friends. You can say that it's quite a history. I'm Jun-seok Moon and I own a MAN TGX 510 horsepower model. I've driven cargo trucks, platform trailers, and BCTs for 8 years. It's been about 30 years or so in total, to sum up. I used to wake up at dawn and load or unload cargoes, repeating it again and again. It was my daily routine, which was repetitive, monotonous, and made me exhausted, draining, and mentally tiring over time. Well, what else can I possibly say? After all, it is indeed my job. Staying awake right after completing a job and trying to stay focused is the most extremely excruciatingly painful thing. I must feed my family. Like, I once worked for a certain well-known and reputable company in my career. They didn't pay me well during the time. It was not a good job. Moreover, things are increasingly getting more and more worse, and it's becoming increasingly difficult to buy a new truck. So, in fact, only a few want to work in this field now. If my family said no, I wouldn't buy it, but they said nothing. I've driven it for approximately about 6 years. This is my third truck, the TGX 500, TGX 640, and TGX 510 individual Lioness. I currently own 2 MAN trucks. My wife knew I worked hard for our family and earned a lot of money, so she supported me when I bought one. She rather supported me when I bought another, saying, "Go ahead." When taking a break, I chat with coworkers or sleep when I'm alone. She always says be careful whenever I work or return home, as she always worries about my well-being and safety. My kids are polite and carefully listen to what we say. My son was once a weightlifter but quit it, living in Daejeon. He's working with his friend. My daughter is getting married by the end of this month. If someone asked me which model they should buy, I would recommend MAN. The MAN truck's got a solid underbody, so they're low maintenance. That's why I always choose MAN trucks. They're very durable, especially the underbody. My friends say that I'm a man because I only drive MAN trucks, and I truly deeply love it with all my heart. I'm not interested in other vehicle models at this particular moment, or any other types of vehicles whatsoever. I just drive MAN trucks and only buy MAN trucks. I went to a vehicle handover center in Chubumyeon in 2016. I sold 480, bought my first MAN truck. I purchased the 500 model, which is a fantastic vehicle, in the year 2020. And I also acquired the TGX 640 model in the month of March in the year 2022. I chose the TGX 510 model this time indeed, as it has good safety features. Additional sensors are equipped around it, securing safety. That's certainly the most distinctive feature, very different from the 640 model. It caught my eyes at that moment. I couldn't shake that red S line off my head. It seemed to linger in my mind, constantly reminding me of its presence. That design was the most attractive one to me. And then I saw my friend's 640 model, regretting I should have bought it. So I bought 640 model, an individual Lioness, 2 MAN trucks, regrets. When I visited the Dangjin Center, other people asked me if they could ride on it. The OptiView system certainly has many excellent safety characteristics. It sends alarm when I turn around the corner. It's safer to drive than before, even when it rains. Whenever there's a car or automobile right next to me, it immediately sends a warning alarm. I don't need to rub them to see absolutely clearly, even when it rains heavily. When I drive extremely cautiously backward on a narrow road before, the camera only showed what was behind the truck, which was bad to drive. The OptiView shows me absolutely everywhere incredibly clearly, and it's indeed very, truly wonderful. It never failed me ever since then, and has consistently proven to be reliable and trustworthy over time. I once drove to the beautifully scenic and picturesque Gunson Sea along a hill. I could drive smoothly without any interruption. For other models currently available in the market, Volvo has the strong power to drive forward for a short time. But MAN is certainly and undoubtedly more advanced and superior to driving up a hill steadily and consistently. They have substantially improved fuel efficiency, since I almost always drive between the same areas. I usually check the remaining fuel in Dangjin in the morning and ensure everything is fine, and see the fuel gauge after completing the job. I found that the fuel efficiency has significantly enhanced overall for BCT in recent times. So, the mileage was about 4 km except for the time using the compressor. Because it generally takes about 2 hours to run the compressor while unloading cargo, so certainly, other drivers will noticeably benefit from much better fuel efficiency. I could save KRW 500,000 in fuel. I have found that I can now sleep significantly more comfortably, and a high roof truck head is the best one. TGX 510 model has a convenient storage behind the driver's seat. It's spacious and wide and deep enough to store various things. Storage is definitely much better than a bunk. I visited 6 or 7 service centers across the nation, and they were all good. Service advisors at the Sejong Center were kind to me. They answered my questions politely. The service center is close by, and they get things done fast. It's great. I highly recommend them to buy MAN trucks because they're fuel efficient, durability, and low maintenance. I'll drive MAN trucks as it's really convenient. I absolutely love them indeed because they're good. I absolutely need durable trucks to feed my family. And MAN trucks are rigid and low maintenance. I can make a lot of money with this truck. That's why I will always drive only MAN trucks, because I trust MAN trucks. MAN trucks are my life partners.